Hey there, Capricorn. Welcome to my channel, Autumn and the Mage. This is a general reading in regards to love. We are starting the reading with the Moonology Oracle deck to get the overall energy for yourself or for the connection that you find yourself in. It is general, so it might not resonate. Just take what does. We get two cards right off the bat here. A win-win outcome is forecast and work through your fears. I feel like you've had this before here, Capricorn. So full moon in Libra and new moon in Scorpio. So win-win outcome, of course, I mean, just as it says, it implies that whatever the situation is, there is a possibility for everything to work out exactly as you would hope, and the person that you're connecting with would hope as well. I mean, it's very positive energy, very positive message. Things are looking really good. Okay. Work through your fears implies that there's something that you may be allowing to hold you back. It implies that there's something from a past experience, not really something going on necessarily with the person you're connecting with now, although that might be the case. I mean, we have past with people that we're currently connected with. So it may be, but it implies that there's something though from your past that you are letting hold you back. And that past has created a fear within you. And it's really indicating that you need to listen to your intuition and not your fears. When your fears are speaking to you, you'll feel it immediately, You'll be afraid. You'll feel that fear. You'll feel like you want to run and hide. That's your fear talking, and that's not the truth. Okay, so really, when you feel that happening, catch it, catch yourself, and think about where that fear comes from, and address where that fear comes from, and don't let it stop you from moving forward in this connection or whatever it is that you're moving towards. Because I mean, as we got there, a win-win outcome is forecasted. So I mean, things are going to work. Things are going to happen the way that you want them to. Let's go ahead now and take a look at the person you're connecting with. We're going to ask how they feel about you. We're going to keep it real simple this week, not get too complicated. How does this person feel about Capricorn? The person connecting with Capricorn, how do they feel about them? Okay, well, a lot of cards came out. Five of Pentacles, which means that they feel... the Five of Pentacles is a feeling of not being enough, sometimes it's a feeling of rejection. Sometimes it's just a feeling of, I don't have everything. I don't have all that it takes, I'm lacking in some way. That's what the Five of Pentacles says. So yeah, it's okay. We get the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is very independent energy, okay? But as far as how they feel about you, if they're feeling that you are the Nine of Pentacles, then they do feel that you have an independence to you, and that you are very attractive, and that you have everything you need. And actually, these two cards coming together kind of makes sense, because in the Nine of Pentacles, this person has it all. They're not lacking in any way except a partner, okay? Because it's like single person energy, but it is also just very independent. So I feel like they feel that you're very independent and capable, and that they're feeling a bit like they don't have something, like they can't offer you anything because you're already set. Do you know what I'm saying there? We also get the Seven of Cups, which is a card of confusion and kind of fantasy, because in the Seven of Cups, there's a lot of choices out there and we don't know what choice to make. And sometimes we're stressing about all those choices. Sometimes we're just kind of daydreaming about all those options, like, oh, it could go this way, or it could go this way, or I could do that, or I could do this, Sometimes we stress and sometimes we just daydream. So it's definitely like there's some confusion here, or there's some indecision about something, and they're spending some time just like thinking about it, and not taking action necessarily immediately towards it. We also get the Five of Cups, which is sad energy. The Five of Cups is someone who's kind of disappointed, like maybe feeling like they failed in some way. with the Five of Cups there. Um, yeah, it's just really sad. It's interesting, their energy so far, because we have this win-win outcome. Like, it doesn't look, from these cards here, it doesn't look like things are going poorly. Not that it looks like things are going poorly here either necessarily, but definitely there's a lot of doubt here. There's a lot of insecurity, and fear. Um, and perhaps you're feeling this energy. Maybe this is how you're feeling towards your person, because these things can be reversed. So perhaps this is how you're feeling. But yeah, there's a lot of insecurity, I feel. We also, though, get the Emperor, which is Aries energy. Okay. Um, the Emperor is someone who's really in charge of things and really in control of the situation. I suppose it's possible to feel insecure about yourself and feel insecure about the situation and unsure where to go, then also feel kind of like it's in your hands. Because with the Emperor energy, you kind of feel um, like you're deciding the path, like you're leading the way. And it can be however you want it to be, but then also fearing that they don't have enough for you, and feeling disappointed in how things have gone, or how something has gone in the situation. It's a very interesting mix. I was hoping not to clarify, to be honest. This week I wanted to make these like the shortest videos I've ever done, which is not the same. So most of my videos are like 30 minutes long, 35, 42. So I was like 20-minute videos this week, yes. But now I feel the need to clarify, so let's clarify. I want to start with this. Seven of Cups, I guess. Okay, Seven of Cups. Can you clarify the Seven of Cups? We get the Ace of Wands and the King of Swords. Ace of Wands is inspiration, okay? It's also passion, and a fresh start in something that's passionate, okay? So you can associate that to like a passionate connection between two people, or so that's a possibility, like like a spark, like reigniting something with someone, like physically speaking, or possibly starting something new with someone, physically speaking. But otherwise, this is just an idea, like feeling inspired and wanting to pursue something. Okay, so we get that Ace of Wands. Then we also get the King of Swords, which represents truth and logic. Okay, the King of Swords is air energy, so that is Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. No. Yes, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. You might be dealing with one of those signs, but actually, he just represents truth and honesty and logic, and doing things in a way that makes sense. And so the Seven of Cups, like I said, it could be confusion or fantasy. It has something to do with honesty and passion, okay? Or an idea that they possibly want to share with you, with that Ace of Wands and the King of Swords, because the King of Swords is also about, truth and being forward. Well, being honest, being open, okay? But also logical and practical. So there's something there that they're either uncomfortable with, or they're either not sure how to proceed with it, or they're like spending a lot of time thinking about it. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. Five of Cups. No, Five of Pentacles. Let's look at the Five of Pentacles. Can you clarify the Five of Pentacles? I got a little bit sloppy. Okay, we got two cards here. So we got the Wheel of Fortune, okay, which has to do with things working in your favor. I mean, that's a positive note right there, the Wheel of Fortune. And then we got the Stars. Um, the one thing that stands out to me in this particular deck is it's stars plural. It's not the star. It's stars, which I don't know. It feels more like encompassing, like of all your dreams. Do you know what I mean? Because the star card represents those wishes, that hope, all of that hope that you have, you know. And with the plural there, it just feels like all of your wishes. And so this talks about things working in your favor, like things are turning out the way that you want them to, and like it looks like all of your dreams are coming towards you with that Wheel of Fortune and the stars. But within the Five of Pentacles, they're worried that they're not adequate. Like they're worried that they don't have what it takes, I would say, is how that's coming. It looks like things are all like progressing positively with that Wheel of Fortune and the stars. But then with the Five of Pentacles there, I wouldn't really take that as rejection if things are going really well, unless possibly, I mean, there is a possible note that things are going really well for you, and not for them. And so they see themselves on the outside feeling a little bit like, how what could I possibly offer them, especially if you're coming out as this Knight of Pentacles, okay? As I mean, if they're feeling that about you, that Knight of Pentacles. But so, yeah, I mean, you have to take that how it resonates. Either things are going really well for you as a unit, which, by the way, sometimes inspires fear within people, because they're like, it can't possibly be this perfect. It can't possibly be working out exactly how we wanted it to. But guess what? A win-win outcome is forecast. I mean, things are going to work out. Things are going to happen the way that you hope they will. So goodness, if you're a cross watcher, I mean, own it, you know, you're in this connection, and like you've got it, you know. When people, I've been talking to a friend of mine about love a lot recently, and about why people like leave relationships and stuff like that. And you know, um, they're there because they want to be there, you know. There's something about the situation, I mean, just more than one thing. They're there because they want to be there. If they're talking to you, they want to talk to you. And like, let that empower you. Let that empower you in who you are, because you're drawing them in and they're here wanting to talk to you, wanting to spend time with you. Like, let that lift you and empower you. Okay. I don't know what these cards were in reference to. They came out, but I don't know how to tie them in. So I apologize. I'm just going to put them back in and continue with the reading. What came out is the Three of Cups, okay, the Death card and the Two of Cups. And the Three of Cups is like having a good time together, okay, celebrating having a good time together. But also the way that this is, like three, death, and then two, it's kind of like the Three of Cups can sometimes be a third party situation. I mean, so it kind of looks like there's a death to that, and now there's Two of Cups. And I don't know, like that might not resonate for everybody watching. I don't know what that means to you, but that's the cards that came out in case you're curious. I'm going to put these back in the deck though and continue with the reading. We're going to take a look at that Five of Cups because I'm really curious what they're sad about. Can we clarify the Five of Cups, please? Please clarify the Five of Cups. All right, we get that Death card. Okay, came back out. So something ending. All right, and that endings can be sad. But there's something ending here. We also, though, got the Queen of Wands and the Ten of Wands. And the Death and the Queen of Wands kind of came out together, and then the Ten of Wands kind of came out on its own. And the Ten of Wands is about heaviness, feeling a lot of weight in regards to something, feeling like there's a lot of responsibility. Okay. And then we get the Death and the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, that could be a fire sign. So that's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So it might like involve possibly ending something with a Queen of Wands, male or female, it doesn't really matter. It's just about energy. But also the Queen of Wands is about it's someone who's really attractive, someone who is magnetic, inspiring. It's like a muse, someone who really like lights your fires and inspires you and attracts you. Very magnetic kind of energy. And so perhaps something has happened where they feel like they've lost that that Queen of Wands energy, that attraction, that allure. Okay. And then there's like burden here with the Ten of Wands, feeling really heavy because of it. Maybe the Ten of Wands doesn't normally come out this way for me. Very occasionally I think of it because it's about a weight, like a lot of weight, like and weighing down on you and feeling really and it can be about responsibilities and things, that burdens that we carry, things that we carry that just like weigh us down. Okay. And having said all of those words, sometimes it has to do with like actual physical weight, like feeling heavy or feeling overweight or feeling, um, you know, yeah, like you're overweight. Like that might be part of this, especially connected to the Death and the Queen of Wands, like feeling possibly unattractive, okay, with this energy here, um, and feeling really sad about it. So, I mean, take that if that resonates for you. Otherwise, the Ten of Wands is really just feeling a lot of weight because of responsibility. But with the sadness here, it's like they lost the opportunity for something, possibly because of responsibilities. Like responsibilities there was so much that they had to do. So they lost the opportunity here. There was a death to this Queen of Wands energy. So I hope that makes sense to you. And you'll have to take it how it resonates because it might be different for different people watching. But yeah, that's what I have with those cards here. Let's go ahead and get some oracle messages for you here. It's kind of a bummer that they feel so kind of, well, sad and insecure. That's just like really coming out a lot here, and unsure how to proceed. Let's see what the oracle has to say here. Can you give us advice for Capricorn in regards to love? With this here, I was trying to think of if I missed anything. And with this pile here, the Five of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune and the stars, it may be that they don't feel adequate, like they don't feel like they can make your dreams come true. Like they don't know how to turn that wheel back in their favor. They may be struggling, like it may have to do with finances, and they may feel like they can't, like they can't find the resources to make your dreams come true. That might be another way of looking at that. And if you look at it that way, then also the Seven of Cups you could see as them trying to find inspiration to the King of Swords is very logical, but I don't know, if there was a mathematician in the tarot deck, I mean, I feel like the King of Swords might be it. He's very logical. And so if there's something there with numbers and money and finances or something like that, that might be another way to interpret that. But yeah, they see you as very independent though and capable, and you have what you need. So I don't know. It didn't come across for me that way, but I wanted to say it because it came to mind. But let's see here. It's not as if you need anyone. For as long as you wish to keep them in your life, whoever they may be, understanding them as opposed to changing them will wildly improve the chances that they'll wish to keep you in their life. On the other hand, you're pretty much stuck with me. So yeah, this is, if you're asking someone to change, I mean, this is indicating that you shouldn't be doing that. Try to understand things from the other person's perspective. You know, if they are struggling, like let's say, for example, that they're feeling very inadequate, they're feeling like they can't give you what you need, like saying, just telling them, of course you can, or like not trying to completely understand where that need comes from within them, like really exploring it deeply with them will help them more than you just being like, get over it, we're fine. Do you know what I'm saying? That's just a possibility from what I'm seeing here, but I don't know how else exactly this applies to you, so you'll have to, apply it to yourself. But yeah, asking someone to change is not the solution. If you want them to be a part of your life, then you really need to understand from their perspective. You really need to dig deeper so that you can get it, okay? And we also have, you have more options than you realize. It sure is hard it sure is hard to get really angry at someone when you can think of all the reasons you love them, and you can, the universe. And this is interesting because both of these cards kind of imply that you're not happy with this person. That's really, maybe one of these is you and one of those is them. Like, things are going to work out, At least that's what this implies. A win-win outcome is forecast. You have the front of this card. You have more options than you realize. I don't really like tie that in with this message back here, which is both cards are like saying be understanding, and also like don't look for the negative in the situation. Don't like search for why you're angry with them. That's not the way to work through this. That's not the way to get through this. You need to focus on what you love about them. Okay. And then that makes it harder for you to be angry with them. And maybe you don't want to do that. Maybe you don't want to do that. Maybe you want to be mad at them. Maybe you think they deserve it. But you know what? If you want a future with this person, like, you're going to need to work with them, and in order to do that, you're going to have to open yourself up to them and encourage them to open themselves up to you. Really dig deep, figure out why they feel the need to do the things that they need to do, or figure out why they feel the need to whatever, like understand them, try to understand them so that you can move forward together in a positive way, so that you can build this relationship up to be more than what it is currently. Okay, it can be more. You can have more with this person if you open those doors between the two of you. And it starts with you opening the door. Nobody wants to be the first person to be kind. And well, I mean, maybe some people do, but like when you're fighting with someone, maybe you don't want to be the first person to be kind. You don't want to be the first person to like really put it out there. And sometimes when you do, like, you're kind, and then they respond in a way, they don't catch on quickly. Like, no, we've shifted from being mean to each other to be kind now. Okay. It might take a couple of attempts on your part to get them to like put their shields down, but it's worth it. Oh, it's so worth it. It's so worth it. I can't even express how worth it is. So like, really do it. Anyway, can we get advice, thoughts or advice for Capricorn in regards to love? Thoughts or advice for Capricorn? Thank you very much, by the way, for watching this video. I do really appreciate it. If you liked it, if you enjoyed it, please do like the video, or if you feel comfortable posting a comment below, I'd love to hear from you. But thank you again, really, for watching. Can we get advice, please, or thoughts? Capricorn in regards to love. All right, so what we get is this card here, which says playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. That's such good advice. And what that card was saying, if you can think of all the reasons you love someone, then it's much harder to be mad at them, you know? Anyway, Capricorn, I hope this resonated truly. And I wish you good luck in this. If you feel comfortable, please do leave a comment or like the video so I know that you enjoyed it. But have a great day. Good luck to you in this and everything. And I hope I see you back here again next week. Bye.